No.
All right. Y'all said join. I'm just confused. All
Oh, they was talking to Tommy, I think.
right, we in. We're ready to roll. All right, go ahead and
Okay.
lead us in there, chat, phase. I'll be right back real quick.
Huh?
Lead us in. We live. I gotta go take a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Old School Motorsports as we are here with I think the fourth or the fifth race in the playoffs for the preset. And leading us in on the preset, it will be Chapman, second, Jake, third, wild card. That's our top three to watch out for this race, as this will be, let me check real quick. This will be the last race for the playoff cut down to top 8. So,
All right, I'm back.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I already let it off, but it was a little shaky for me.
No, you good.
Hopefully we'll have a good race. As you know, this is Homestead. So we finna see a lot of cars sliding around, a lot of beating and banging, especially here at this track, knowing that worn tires can mess you up.
This is trippy. I am the bridge between the commentators and y'all were like talking at the same time as Faze. But you didn't know it, apparently.
He has me unmuted.
I sacrificed. I did it for you guys.
Yeah, but you can hear them. You can still be in two
Yeah.
chats. That's what's cool about it.
So if you mute me, Trinity, would you still be able to hear me?
It's not the broadcast, right?
I won't be able to. Well, no.
What if you-
I muted everybody. The only person I hear right now is you talking. So if
Okay.
I mute you, I won't hear you. Only Phase will hear
Well,
you.
who's the guy broadcasting?
Is you talking about
I'm
Chapman?
broadcasting.
Yeah, so you should mute me
talking about
so that
Chapman?
way I don't come out in the broadcast, and then I'd be
Wait.
talking to Faze and he'll tell
Trinity,
you what
who
I'm
you talking
saying.
to?
That works fine. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Talking to Chapman. Only Chapman. Only leave Chapman unmuted. There we go.
Like, who you talking to?
All right, so now I don't hear Chapman. So the only person, you and Chapman, is the only two people that's going to be able to talk and hear each other. I don't hear anybody other than you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So all information, and when we're going to do a race report or get anything, you're going to get all that information from Chapman. Chapman's probably going to tell you stuff. So just be.
Right.
Other than that,
Unless you wanna be smart.
try to keep the conversation with him to a minimum.
Yes.
You know, every once in a while we can ask him out if there's a caution or in between stages. You know, we can talk to him a little bit, but other than that, throughout the race, just kind of, yeah.
Right.
Every
Is the
once in a
broadcast
while,
up?
yeah. Broadcast is up. We're on air.
Okay, okay. Making sure. Making sure everything is okay.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for them to say join. Pretty much it.
Right. Alright, you can sub the invite, Trinity. This is about to be so hot.
All right, guys, gonna blue screen real quick.
Okay. Oh yeah, tonight and hold on. Tonight there's only going to be 2 cars that will be knocked out. Neither it will be Memory, Pickle, Mikey. I think Memory, Pickle, and Mikey or BBD to get knocked out of the top 6 that will be moving on for the next round, which is the next race will be Iowa. hopefully we'll be able to have a good race there. As right now we have Jake leading us to the first turn with BC in second right now. As we see Chapman right now as our in-car race reporter, and they're in third. As they go 3 wide right now. As they go 3 wide through the backstretch with Jake leading the race right now. Pretty good racing right now I'm seeing. See as they go back down to 2 wide. Ready to I think we should see a lot of people lose, right, Trinity?
Yeah, you know, right now the cars got that good feel with their tires wherever they starting at. But we seen as early as lap 5 and on up, you know, especially around lap 10, you're gonna start seeing cars the handling's gonna start to go away from them. So it's all going to come down to that first pit stop, and when these first adjustments get in, and we're really going to see who has what as this race goes on. And I'm about to bring up.
Right, as we do know, especially here at Homestead, tires really do matter, just like last race. Tires really do matter here at this track. And we're going to see as BC just hit Matthew as he kept it in, hopefully. And hit right back into the track. Right now, Jake is doing a pretty good job right now as he's holding that lead right now. Do not see if he's going to change anything in his car as he's leading the race by some pretty good seconds.
Well, right now, FaZe. Well, I was going to say, I'm sorry to cut you off, bud, but...
No, you're okay.
Coming into this race, Chapman has a narrow 6-point lead over Jake. Those two are really close right now, 1 and 2 in points, which is, I think it all resets after this race anyway. And then you got Coyote in third, Mills is in fourth, Mikey in fifth, and Pickle is currently sixth.
Right.
So it looks like Memory and BBD are in that not the favorable position to transfer into the next round.
Yes, as you do not want to be in that position right here, especially at this track. If it was any other track, I think you would have a shot. But here at Homestead, this is a driver's track. You cannot fall back that much in points knowing that this track can take you out or get you into the top 6.
Right now, I'm really impressed with the start of this race that everybody... Right now, the top 5 cars are really right there underneath a blanket, and from beyond them, from 6th on back, it's still there as well. So it's pretty tight racing. Everybody's minding their P's and Q's, trying to fill each other out, trying to see what their car needs. Everybody's jockeying for position right now, but you see in 2 and 3 wide, and like I said, there's the majority of this pack is within a half second of each other.
Yes, as I am on board with Memory right now, as he is behind Pickle. So, I'm expecting to see a lot of strategy or trying to see Memory get more stage points as he go and try to get in front of Pickle so he can get into the top 6. As this is a crucial race here, we is expecting to see a lot of hard racing, especially between them two, fighting for that last place right there. If Memory wins this race, which it's a possibility, it's a big possibility. If he do win this race, then he will be locked in, I'm for sure about that, for the top 6. But it's anybody's race. As Matthew goes down under the white, keeps it, holds it in, and will stick with it, as we will have a battle for first here with Pickle, actually. Pickle, ooh.
Oh, there's a wreck. There's a wreck. There's a wreck.
With Matthew, blackout. Okay. They said, as is right now, no caution yet. Caution now comes in the roll. Well, comes into play as yes, it will be a manual. As right now they're racing back to the line. Who will be first? As it will be
Pickle drives it in hard.
Yes, he do. Drives it in hard, hits that wall too late for him. As Jake we'll have that as Pickle just plays around and knocks a couple people off.
Pickle gets high, catches that wall, and throws him up, and he had nowhere to go, and he became a sandwich, and he became the meat in a very ugly sandwich.
Yes. Now they're gonna line up as bad as here in Old School Motorsports. We always have the top two. I said the top two. The last two cars crashed to cause out a caution. So let's just see. We'll be able to. Let's see how this starting. Let's see how this restart gonna go off for the racers. As Trinity, as my pick is going to be Chapman. Who is you going to be? Who is your pick going to be, Trinity?
My pick is going to be whoever crossed the finish line first, past their phase.
Whoever crosses the finish line first. Well, that will be an unknown.
I'm gonna go out and say Jake needs a strong showing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say
Jake.
I think Jake's gonna pull it off, that 19, and that 19 is gonna put in the victory lane today.
As Jake, he has been able to do good, as him and Chapman. Our two picks are right now 1 and 2. Too early in the race, but as it is right now, as we coming around the 26 to go off this restart. Right now, we are watching Jake right now in this lead. Really, going down right in front of Memory. I think Memory do not like that. As Jake moves right back up, almost hitting that wall, but keeps it in and holds that off for the first lap again. Chapman swerves around like it's Need for Speed, but hangs on to it and will, if
phase, I say right now, I would think right now,
yes.
with these guys getting their first round of adjustments in here, they're gonna get a chance to see. They get a chance to see where their car is. They're gonna start stacking up amongst the competition, going into this first stage. Who do you think is a good wild card pick that can come and take it from both Chap and Jake tonight?
My wild card pick to take, I say Memory. Obviously, it was gonna be wild card, but it's falling back a little bit.
That's right.
Whoa, there goes Mikey into the wall, but he saved it. Great job by him. Chapman falls back a little bit after that bump, but as we got interrupted by a little bump and crash. Well, not crash, a little bump. Yes, my wild card pick other than Chapman will be Memory, because he is an underdog in here. He is coming in here under the points, not looking like he's going to make the playoffs. I mean, not looking like he's not going to make the top 6. And right now he's doing pretty good. Right now in third, fighting for that first position with wild card and Jake on the high lane right there. Really close to see a lot.
My wild card pick is going to be no other than Mr. Wild Card Karate himself.
Hey, nice. Yeah, it's right now we got 3 wide in the back of the pack right now with Pickle, BC, and Mills right there, as they holding it on right there. Hopefully right now that we see a lot of fighting between that first place, because we seeing a lot of Jake in there. And Pickle's always down on the bottom of the white line, but got back up there. He's okay. Jake right now, hold on. Jake right now doing a great job holding that place right there in first place. And Memory right there in second.
Memory going low, looking for the lead. Oh, they touched Memory in the lead.
And look, Jake, as he stalled up on the high, and that just changed everything. Memory now in first with a big lead after Jake messing up. Personally, I didn't want to pick Jake because I seen what he did, especially in practice. there's a lot of things that he got to get fixed, especially here if you want to be making it inside the top 3 for the playoffs. You especially here, you cannot. It looked like he braked a little bit coming out of that turn, but stalled up everybody high was not cool, as I think. But Memory right now in this lead, running that bottom lane in first place. Great job by him to somehow, some way avoid that wreck. Well, not avoid that checkup and get first.
Yeah, Jake, I think he had a good happy hour. I think he learned a lot about his car, what it needs and what he needs to do to it. We've seen him, other than that little mishap that just happened recently, a few laps ago. He was at the front and near the front. So now we're going to see his car in traffic. We're going to see how he navigates and see if we can get back to the front, because I'm pretty sure they're coming down. Can we get a quick lap count on where we at right now, going towards the end of the first stage, please?
Okay. Chapman, lap. As right now, it will be 18 to go, but coming around to 17 to go. Memory right there holding that lead. Looking for right now as we see. Oh, there goes wild card.
Coyote went for a whirly whirl. And I believe that's a couple of cars that probably might be a manual. What you think?
Do not know if that's going to be enough to cause a caution, but I do see it was a little bit of a mishap right there. Don't look like it's going to be a caution off a wild card, but that will be sad to know that he fall back. Really not that much, but
they stay up to speed.
Right
so
now, there goes Memory, as looks like don't know if the crowd's slowing up better or not. Matthew is in second right now with Chapman, my pick in third. I'm expecting to see a lot of Chapman making a lot of adjustments after getting loose multiple times. Hopefully that car can hang on. Seeing a lot of everybody after seeing everybody in practice, I've been seeing a lot of cars mess up a little bit because of this track is very loose, and you really do need your tires to be perfect, or you need to make a lot of changes to your car just so your car don't spin out on turn 4 or turn 2.
As we see right now, the battle for lead start to shape up as Chapman and them guys second, third, and fourth are starting to really close in the back of Memory.
Yes, as soon as they close on Memory, I'm assured that the preferred line is high line because of what everybody else do. Everybody else able to work the high line because you able to get a
three
great
wide
run coming off 3 wide right now.
Memory gets that run on the high
Right
side.
back.
They get back single file again, and here comes Jake challenging for third. He's gonna
Yes.
dive it down low.
Yes.
And Chapman's in the middle, and Jake's gonna have to back out of it a little bit. Is he gonna complete the pass?
And
yes.
no, he will not.
But you're gonna have a crossover, and that's Chapman goes to the lead.
Chapman with a great move right there on that bottom, hanging on to the tip. Hanging on though. Great job by him to make that move.
Battle for second between Matthew and Memory, and Jake's heating up, and Chapman is still fighting on that inside as Memory takes it high, wide, and handsome.
Yes, as right now there is a 4-car battle right here I'm seeing right now between Matthew, Chapman, Jake, and Memory, as them four are working against each other right now. As we starting to see BC and Blackout come into this mix a little bit more, as we see all the way in the back right now, we see a little dual car right there, as we see Pickled and Mills right there fighting for that position. Wildcard is fighting against BBD for that position all the way back there in 9th. Right as we're going to head up right back up to the pack.
Almost
3
4 wide.
Almost 4 wide coming off that turn. But great job for them to get right back up in that single line to get a little bit of this draft, because the draft don't really matter here, but it can help you get a little bit more of a run coming off these turns or straight away.
Yeah, as we see, we still see that battle for first heating up with Jake and Memory.
Yes.
And B-Com going for third with Matthew, and Chapman finding his way just that quick, fighting for the lead, and now he's going to find himself back in 5th.
Yes, as this is a switcheroo track. As
switcheroo, I like that. Yes, yeah, it is a bunch of switcheroo tracks. You're right. Tell everybody that's out there in TV land what you mean by switcheroo track.
As they go Blackout all the way back down there, but he got back up on the track. A switcheroo track is when you have that lead, right? You have that lead. Then out of nowhere, that next stage, your car suddenly gets slower, or you just can't work it, or you just can't work the track at that time. So you're starting to see a lot of people switch positions. You're starting to see a lot of awkward positions that you've been in. Sometimes your car is not used to dirty air, or is not used to clean air. There's a whole lot of switches that happens in this race right here. Cannot be programmed as
BC down. Oh, they got bumping in Chapman.
As they hang on, BC hopefully hangs on to that 14 car.
How many laps we got left? We should be close to the finish, right?
Laps.
Tell Chapman to periodically give us some random, like, just, you know, he could choose it if he wants to give us a quick lap update.
I know. He's telling us right now. As we're coming to 7 laps to go, coming around again, 5 cars are only in this pack, as we usually see this Trinity cars. Just like last time in the last race, as BC swerves down, hangs on to it. Right now, we do see 5. It used to be 4. I mean, it used to be 5, but we do see 4 cars in this one little pack right here, as we always see it, as in every track, everybody breaks up, and then stage 2 it get closer, stage 3 it get even more closer. If a caution comes out late race, it's going to be a lot of hard driving for them places, especially
Chapman and Matthew come together. Wow,
great job.
Somebody got invited to the prom, and somebody didn't like the fact that they didn't get a corsage on their arm. Somebody having a bad prom date.
As yes, he do need Jesus, but great job by hanging on to that car. Memory and Jake fighting for that first position, knowing that Memory needs this. He really need every single point. As Pickle is in 5th right now, there might be something that Memory needs, such as a win, to be locked in. That did rhyme. Right now, Memory holding on to that lead.
Memory needs a ton of points.
Yes, he do. I think he really do need one. I really think he needs 2 stages and a finish in front of Pickle to make sure that he is secured in here.
Right now, it looks like Memory is in a very comfortable spot. He's about 3 to 4 car lengths ahead of Jake, and he's getting such a good entry in. And looks like Jake ain't making any ground on entry. Oh, he might gain a little bit there because Memory catches that wall just a tad.
Yes,
and as we see, Jake takes a high entry. Man, Memory dives it down low. We're gonna see if the Canadian Ninja, if he can get a good run. As we see, he gets a good little run off. He's closing that gap to the 17. We get Mr. JGX. He's fighting for, like we say, he's only 2 points outside the lead. After this race, it all resets all over again.
BBC
And then we're going to have top
wall.
6.
BBC hits that wall again. Mills almost hit right in the BBC, but
we see how that entry of the 17, how he pulls away from the 19, but the 19 on the high side keeps that momentum up.
no homo.
And he closes it.
Hold on. Just thought about what I said. But right now, as we do see Memory hold on to that lead, and he is 16 points behind Pickle. So I'm for sure he is going to need 2 stages. I think he's going to need to win 2 stages or finish in front of him. As we are here at the last lap, Memory comes around. Is Jake going to force it, or is he going to let it go?
Jake's not close enough. He's going to try it, but he ain't close enough.
Yes, he is not close enough. As we will come around one more time for stage 1 to end. Memory will take it. Second,
Stage 1
Jake,
goes to Memory.
And yes, great job by Memory, as we do see Blackout and Pickle crash at the end, and Mills, but that do not matter.
Get a order count whenever you can. Well, who finished where in the stage?
I think I can do it by myself. Got it.
'Cause
Right now,
Memory.
as Memory, wait, chime in. Positions. As we positions. As right now we do have Memory first, second Jake, third Chapman, fourth, hold on, fourth Pickle, fifth is Blackout, sixth is Matthew, seventh Mills, I think that's eighth B Comp, ninth Mikey, 10th, wow, that's a lot of cars right there, 10th Wild Card, and last out BBD. But we coming around once again. Great job, great start by Memory on that bottom lane, as you do see a little lagging from Matthew if you're looking at the backpack.
Yep, I saw that. Oh, they got some contact, and the Iceman spins. The Iceman spins. That's going to be a caution. Matthew, yeah, that's going to be a caution.
Yup, that's a caution by NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR finally woke up.
NASCAR woke up from their nap and gave us a caution. Now, so sad for my pick, but the race still moves on. Right now, we will have Jake in first, second Memory. I'm expecting to see a lot of fighting between Jake and Memory between this first place pack. Between this first place. Hopefully the pack gets tighter, as we only seen about 2 or 3 cars. As we only seen 2 cars fighting for that
Rack
first
'em and
place.
stack 'em. Memory's on the front. Jake's on the high side.
Yes.
And we got Pickle up to third, and we have Blackout up to fourth. Your top 4.
Yes. Yes, as Memory is coming around for first. Great restart by him.
And 5th and 6th rounds out with Mills and B Comp.
Yes, as Matthew fell back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matthew
Right
is
now,
currently in last place.
Yes. As they're coming around once again, especially on that hotline, they are working. I see a lot of people working that hotline. I don't think the favorite line is going to be the bottom for this track unless you're on fresh tires.
Well, in practice, early on, you've seen a lot of people use the high side, the middle, and so this is a multi-groove, and you can work the high side. High side can give you favor, and the low side can give you favor. And there's people running in the middle they were fast. And so, you know, on these fresh rubbers, I expect these cars to go anywhere I'm pretty sure they want. But as these tires wear, you know, some of these guys might not be able to run the high side. They might be forced to run the low or the middle or the high, depending on their cars. But I think right now they get as much as they can get from their rubber. They put in their cars anywhere they can put their cars at. And before they have to be settled into where their car likes it on the high side, whether it be the low side or the middle. But right now, you can see right now these cars are gripping, and these guys are bringing it 2 and 3 wide. They are definitely trying to get what they can get before that they start losing that rubber, that grip.
And you know what, Trinity, I always had a conspiracy theory, especially here. Always, if you win the first stage and the second stage, usually your car gets slower. I'm thinking that because there's no, unless you're BC at Auto Club. Other than that, I've been seeing cars. My conspiracy theory almost works, but Memory, if he wins this stage, do we see a slight decline from him, or will he keep that same momentum? I'm seeing the same momentum going on and on from these restarts, but I want to see it as they hit the wall.
BC and Pickle get together a little bit, and that kind of stacks them up into the wall. And that Pickle did not want to lose all of those spots, because right now, him and Memory are in such a fight, and right now that's a huge point swing in Memory's favor.
Yes. Yes, as the brothers, Memory and Pickle, they tend to fight with each other as the brothers. They is fighting right now for that last spot in that playoff position, but man, it's looking like Memory might have it in the bag. Knowing that he won the first stage, he was only 16 points behind. Now it might look like he was only, as they bump behind a little bit. I think they're going 3 wide. No, they march it back down.
Well, he definitely gained about, I would say, roughly 3 or 4 points on Pickle in stage 1. And right now, the current gap, I would say that'd probably be another about 6 or 7 points. So Pickle's gonna have to be on his bumper so he don't lose so many points. Because if he finishes where he's at right now, and then stage 3 they have the same gap.
Oh,
Memory.
there go Chapman.
Oh, there's a wreck. There's a wreck.
There go Blackout.
There's a wreck.
There's a caution. Yep, there's another.
Oh.
Caution.
The Magic Cockroach is getting stomped on by everybody.
And the Magic Jesus, I'll always call him that. Magic Jesus, messing up a lot.
Magic Jesus.
Hopefully he'll able to pick it back up after the sad truth of losing a lot of ground. But he still is locked into the playoffs. The top 3 are locked into the playoffs. I'm really not looking forward to seeing a lot of them work their race car a lot, because of they're locked in. They don't need to really need to work their car as much for that first position or that second position. Right now we got BC, awkward position, like I said, switcheroo. BC now, he went from the back of the pack to the front. Right now in first.
As we hear, FaZe literally don't have any confidence in BC for his driving talents. We see BC to the front. We see Memory back fighting for second with Jake on the inside, and almost 3 wide in the back there with Coyote working his way back up into the picture. Mills on the high side. Here comes the Magic Cockroach down low on the inside of Pickle Deal. And here we go. We got Blackout, the telling of this racetrack. This line as we restart this race.
Yes, as there has, I hopefully said that the pack is tighter. It don't, but we do have your wild card pick, as his name is Wild Card. In third place, Blake. Oh, BC hits that wall, loses a little bit of ground, but I think Jake must have overforced it on wild card. Right now in third, second, fighting right now with Memory and wild card. Third is a fight between Chapman, Magic Jesus, and Jake. Don't got really nothing to say.
We have a shout out for Blackout. Blackout got some fans in the stands right now. Mr. G Dog 755 says, "Let's go, Blackout! Let's get it!"
There goes wild card as he
there's another
somehow.
Oh, Matthew lagging huge. Matthew has a huge lag. He did the Superman punch on the field right there. He went way back. He drew it way back, and oh, Jake is in a taco stand right now. He's asking for some refreshments right now.
As Jake right now is not looking too good, as he might actually get knocked out next round.
Right now, Jake got hit so hard he think he's Batman.
He's racing way too hard. It's there might be a caution. We don't know yet though, because
they should be one, because there was a huge lag. I think they stopped him. Yeah, they stopped him.
Yes, there's a caution.
Yeah, that was a lag that caused that one. Matthew Superman punched the field, and poor Jake, he's up there getting to tequila. Oh, there's BBD giving his.
As we do right now, we see Jay getting right back up, as now caution finally came out. Really supposed to see another bit of adjustments, as I think this is the fourth caution of the day.
Yeah, well, obviously BC made some good adjustments, because he was able to rebound from an early incident earlier. In an accident he got caught up in. He started tail end of the field, and now he worked his way back up to the front. So Memory, I think, should be taking notice of that, because he was not able to get to the back of BC like he was able to pull away from everybody else. So the game is stepping up, they say, FaZe.
Yes, they are stepping it up, especially in driving. I see a lot of aggressive driving here. Yes, Jake is to the back. Hopefully he gets back up there. Hopefully he don't. It's a never know situation. But right now we are coming around the 14, but right now it is 15 laps to go here in stage 2. Remember, I'm really looking forward to see a lot of Memory. A lot of Memory here being aggressive. Right
now Mills 3 wide. He is the unfortunate meat in a very sloppy sandwich.
Yes, he is the unfortunate comrade. In the middle right now, being swallowed up by the shark. Not looking too good for him. Not looking too good for him right now in that middle pack.
Oh God!
But as we do see Chapman making a
Chapman off to the end. Loose off the corner.
Ooh, once again. Oh my God! He's under the white line, but he keeps it in somehow. Great driving by him.
Whoo, we've seen these drivers. They not favored it. I don't think they favor that Canadian bacon there in the middle, because he surely worked. He got shuffled back to the back there real quick.
Yes, as right now, I was about to say Matthew. Right now, Memory shuffled back to the pack as Pickle is moving up to the pack. Not looking too good for Memory right now. Chapman, we see him right there with Jake, our picks, and a couple of our wild card picks, as wild card is in second right now with Blackout third. First, BC.
Well, in the battle for that transfer spot, right now we currently see Pickle about 2-3 spots ahead of Memory, his brother in arms. So that's something that Memory don't want to see, but Pickle is enjoying it, because that swings some of those points he lost in stage 1 over to him and back again.
Yes, as remember, stage points for them too really do matter, and that's who I'm watch report on.
Battle for the lead.
Memory makes a move. Yes, it is a battle for the lead.
Coyote and BC.
Wild card. What is he going to do? What moves is he going to pull off? As Memory now
Blackouts
right
in third.
behind. Yes, he is. As we're right now, we're seeing Memory. Oh, swerve down, but God kept it in. We're starting to see Pickle and Memory right beside each other, or right. They're just stick together like brothers, like they is.
Yep, I'm on board with that 42 because he's got fans out there. So let's go ahead and take a few laps around with this 42 car. And as he is in third place, as he dives it down low, trying to get on the inside of that 2 car, Coyote can pick up that second spot, but he comes off, he's going to tuck back in behind that 2. As we're going to change a couple of positions on how we're looking, we got that Pickle Deal car right behind him in 4th place. As they go splitting right now, we got the BC going high. We got that 2 car on down low. And that 42 and that 4 are definitely trying to figure out where they're going to go. Oh, he's going to take it to the inside. Can he complete the class? Here comes Memory. Memory looks like he's showing his way back up to the front. And Jake. Yes. And that 42, oh, gets a little loose off the corner. They're about to split him. Oh, he has to check out of it to save it.
Like a hot dog right now. Oh. They about to split.
Just like that, he got to second, and he's going to drop all the way back to 5th.
Yes, right now, I think...
Oh, Chapman.
Chapman hangs on. 8 laps to go. Coming around to 7 laps to go. Right now, is it Jake and Chapman fighting right there on that high lane? Looking pretty funny right now. BC holding that lead right now. Mikey hits the wall. Praise to Jesus that he is okay. BC right now holding that lead with wild card, getting a little loose on that wheel right there, as he might fall back off of Pickle. We don't want to see Pickle right there. We do want to see Memory right there in that 3rd place spot. But the race is not looking too good for Memory. He did win stage 1, but did he fall off?
I think that 4 car made some heck of adjustments because he is definitely getting racy. He's looks like he's got some speed in that 4 car, and that green, that lime green and yellow Pickle Deal Texas machine, as he gets to the bumper of that 2 car, putting that pressure for second. And Memory's got a gap. He's trying to fight in 4th place to try to either maintain 4th or try to get back to his long-lost brother in arms, Pickle Deal.
Yes, long-lost brother. You are funny. Right now, BC in the lead. We're starting to see the pack once again break apart. Really don't know what to say other than great racing, great time of saving. We have seen a lot of people in this race save their race cars from a disaster or from almost killing that wall, just like wild card right there again. We have been seeing a lot of saves, only 4 cautions. Right now, we hopefully can see a green flag pit stop sooner or later.
If we don't get any cautions, it will be in. They should have to make at least one green flag pit stop if there's no cautions in stage 3.
Right. Cause stage 2.
There goes Pickle inside of Coyote.
Not looking too good for Memory right now. I love to mention Memory, but he is right now falling off like a cracker. Stop breaking off right now.
Did you say like a cracker? Stop breaking off.
What
does that even mean?
We not going to mention me on that joke right now. BBC breaking off to a great lead, and it's looking like he has a possibility of winning. As Pickle is making a little bit of a wiggle move right now, as it's gonna fall back. BC is breaking off to a great lead. It looks like he will keep it and win stage 2 as he hits that wall.
And Memory gets a huge run off. He's gonna get to the bumper, but Memory on the bumper. He dives it down low into his brother. This is going to be a race. If Memory picks up some more points, if he does. If not, Pickle's going to gain some points back.
Yes, as we do have the battle of the memories and the pickles right now. The memories and the
pickles. All right.
Memory is holding on to that.
Pickle.
Memory is not holding on to that, and he'll fall back last lap. We already know BC has this hold down tight. Not gonna mention right now. Pickle and Memory. There's a fight right there for them points. Oh, Pickle!
Pickle just got the vinegar knocked out of him.
Pickle do not have no juice no more. Right now, losing spots with wildcard right under with wildcard. Oh, Jake loses it. Right now,
Memory
in
second. Chapman walk on. Oh.
Right now, Memory just
Memory managed to pick up some more points on his little brother. His little brother from another mother.
A pickle from another pickle. Okay. Right now, BC. It will be BC, Memory, wildcard. I think it will be BC, Memory, wildcard. Chapman. I think Pickle, Mills, and because it's a little bit messed up, Matthew, Jake, as he hit that wall, so that's how he's moved back to the pack. Blackout and BBD, and then Mikey all the way in the back of the pack.
Yeah, we seen Mikey get loose from contact, and he lost it. So yeah, tough break for him because he was getting some good points there. He just lost a lot of points in that stage.
Yes, as now
BC Memory moves up to second as Coyote falls back to third with Chapman outside. He's restarting fourth.
Yes, as it is 52 laps to go, so I'm for sure knowing that they're going to have to go to pit in this lap. I mean, not on this lap, on this stage. Right now, Coyote, as I am hearing from the end race report, that Coyote is having a little bit of a legal shifter, as I might have a Fast and Furious shifter. We do not know. BC right now is in the lead with wildcard in second. Third, I'm about to say BC. Third is Memory. Fourth will be Chapman with Pickle fighting. If Memory right now in 3 wide.
Oh,
Pickle!
Oh, Pickle gets dealed. Oh,
Pickle
wow.
saves it.
What a save from Mr. Vinegar himself.
What a miss.
He is not kosher right now.
What a move by him, as he will. Well, hopefully, I mean, great job that he held on to it.
What a save! What a save!
And you know what? I think Memory did that on purpose. I don't know, but it might be because of the points. It's a possibility that they are still fighting for points. Memory do have, I think, more points than him. It's a possibility. They might be tied or something. But
if they're not tied, this stage can be the biggest difference of Memory transferring and Pickle not transferring. Yeah, that could be a huge point swing to the point where Pickle sees himself on the outside looking in, and Memory sees himself on the outside going in.
Yes, as man, this, like I've been saying, there's been hard racing. Great job.
Very hard
right
racing.
Right now, Coyote. Yes. Cautions. We them sometimes. Second, Jake the Snake. In second, third, BC the Man, and he's in third, fighting with Mills.
I am out of the screen. I lost my connection, so I'm going to try to get back in.
What happened?
I lost connection. I'm coming back in now.
Oh,
88 of 134. Yes, I lost
Okay.
connection, but I am coming back in, folks. Thank God for multiple invites.
Thank God for. Oh, you talking? Okay, so still right here, as I will be here for your boy, one and only face, the goat. Right now we do see Chapman in first, but we don't see him, but I do. Right now, I'm seeing Chapman in first with second, Jake, third, BC. As
Oh,
BC
BC takes
goes
a
swinging
ride.
down,
BC's right. I
swinging
am back in
down.
the saddle.
Okay, as we do see BC swinging down like he is a swing, but falls back a couple spots. You do not want to see him fall back a couple spots as he is way out the playoffs like my hairline. But Chapman right
Did you
now
say your
is
hairline is out the playoffs?
no, I'm playing around. Right now, that's a little joke. But right now, Chapman right now is in the lead, having a nice firm lead with a wild card saying, I do not like that. And Jake saying, I just want to be Martin Truex Jr. It's a real big possibility that strategies coming here are going to be really different. I'm expecting to see people pit early, late, in the middle, two tires. Do you think that comes to effect?
Well, real quick, Mr. G Dog, thank you for watching us in the comments. All of our league races here in Old School Motorsports are private lobbies. We do not do them in a public lobby format. So yeah, I'm sorry, bud. We do not have a public lobby, so you can jump in and check it out. We do all our league races are in the private lobbies.
Yes. As right now, Chapman in that lead again as he knocks down Wild Card. I think Wild Card is a little rowdy. I think he got a little rowdy after that. No Kyle Busch reference. But Mills right now in second. Another switcheroo. As right now Jake just swings down to the bottom, but get right back up on the racetrack. Once again, that rhyme. Chapman, I'm starting to talk a lot about the lead because of it's really hard here, especially at Homestead, to even have a firm lead or a big lead here other than one car or a whole pack right behind you feasting and ready to take that lead right from you and take your stage points like you was a baby.
Right now on board with the 42 Blackout because I want to keep his fans happy, showcasing where he's at right now. He is clearly with these cars, but a little loose off there. Right now he's looking like he's still trying to figure out some adjustments on that 42 car. Like I said, he's just lacking just a little bit of overall grip, like his car goes away a little bit on him. But we're going to see. This still got a lot of racing left in this last stage. And he is definitely can see the leaders. He can see the leaders right there. So hopefully maybe he can make some good adjustments and come in when he needs to come in and get that 42 car up. Get him a good top 5, top 3 finish. Yep. But he is doing pretty good holding his own at the moment.
Yes, he is. Anybody that is in the back of the pack, just know that you are great and you are holding your lane. Just because Jake and Pickle just hit that wall, just know that when you're in the back of the pack, you is holding your lane and you is holding your own.
Right now, Pickle Deal rebounded. He is currently up to 5th. And he is actually a couple of spots ahead of his buddy, his brother in arms, Memory. Actually, Memory is all the way behind that 42 car of Blackout.
Yes.
That could be huge.
Right now, we do see a lot of... the pack is... What is this? Third stage, right?
Third stage.
We do see a lot of cars still swerving down to the bottom of the racetrack like they don't have nothing to do.
Oh, I
But
seen Pickledale low on the track.
there go
Pickledale was low on the
Blackout.
track.
And there go Blackout. He fell back a couple spots. Oh, I think that was Blackout. But Mills, great job by him. He was holding his own in the back, and now he is up here in the front racing like he is one of the best.
I'm going to quit talking about Pickledale because every time I mention his name, I commentate and curse him. He was up to 5th, and something happened with him, and he dropped back. And him and his brother are way in the back. They lost a ton of ground. But Blackout, though, he is up to trying to battle out for the top 5 right now on back of the Jake Jaruga. Oh, Mills and BC bumping.
Right now, great bumps by the one and only Magic Jesus, and holding on to that. BC and Mills, great job by making sure you don't let him bully you around by just bumping your car around. Hopefully we able to see Blackout, Jake, Wildcard, and the rest of the cars in the back of the pack move up after that. Or will they just stay back there and be lost? Hopefully, no.
Right now, if you those top 3 cars, you know, right now you got a little gap over 4th. You know, do you roll the dice and do you push your fuel all the way to the end and then come down? Or do you try to time it to see what these other 2 guys do? Because, you know, I tried start pitting earlier when we were practicing with a happy hour, and it did not work out for me. It did not.
For me, especially on this track at Homestead, not on the wheel, but on the controller, I would want to pit as in the middle, right? What that mean? What do that mean, Face? What do that mean? It means I want to pit right when my tires are like at 50, or when my fuel, or when I'm looking at the fuel and the laps, how many laps I got, and I'm like,
Chapman to the lead.
I can pit.
Mills looking for second now.
Yes, he is. He's looking for second. Still, I would look for some type of way where I can have fresh tires and I can have fuel to make it to the end.
Now, if you're Coyote and Blackout, what would you think they would do? Because right now, there's contact between Mills and BC in the wall. That's going to be a caution. That's going to be a caution. That's a huge. That's a huge one. Right now, half of the field is going to get some hot dogs and refreshments over there because they all knocked out of in the infield right now in the food stands.
Yes, as they're right now shaking in their boots.
Now, how many laps we got left, Face, from this point?
The laps. How many laps do we have laps? As we would have enough laps for fuel and tires, as we will have 32 laps to go. So we will come around to 20, I think 30 laps, hitting the restart.
If there is no more caution, you know, fuel mileage was an issue in the practice because we tried to do it earlier. Me and Mikey managed to stretch it. Most everybody else, you know, ran out. Me and Mikey ran out. Mikey ran out before me, and I was able to pull that off. And this is about where we were at. So we're going to see if fuel strategy might come into play if there's no more cautions here on out.
I mean, like, with you having 31 laps and 30 laps, I think 30 laps, right?
I want to say right now they're going to be
up
29
right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, having
so
having
they probably
laps.
close to a lap shy at this point, I believe, right?
They got 31 laps of fuel, so they will be good on fuel, but tires. 31 laps on fuel, and coming around to, as they're coming right now, coming around to 28 to go. I think that they can really, I think they can make it. If they make it on fuel right now, as they are at 28 laps to go. 5th caution of the day.
So right now they actually a lap good on fuel, roughly, correct?
Yes, they is, or 2 laps good on fuel.
Okay.
But tires comes into play.
They will be slipping and sliding.
Yes, and I think tires do not make it the full fuel run. I think, oh, Chapman slides up. Magic Jesus slides back down. Make sure he gave Mill some room, as we all need that big room.
We got some Canadian bacon in the middle. And we seen how that Canadian bacon earlier, nobody liked that, and he went straight to the back.
Yes, and we do got slide job Coyotes.
Oh, Matthew loses it. He just takes out Mikey Dan.
He take out Mikey, and Mikey will save it with Jesus on his side.
Lost a ton of spots. Tough luck for Mikey
there
Dan.
go Memory.
Oh, BC in the wall.
There goes Matthew. BBD Memory. Chapman hangs on to it somehow, some way. And that will be another caution. That will be our 6th caution of the day. Great racing, but also...
Well, obviously
bump.
now fuel mileage is definitely out the question now. So they're good
tires.
to go. And I'm pretty sure some of these guys are glad that caution came out, because they do not like their car looking the way they were looking from the last 8 to 10 laps of this race. Now they're starting to look a little bit better, because they're going to have more rubber on them tires. So they might get a little more racy. I don't think we're going to be... This is the last caution there, FaZe. I think these guys are going to get up on it. And as these laps wind down, they're going to be getting after each other. Because we've seen how on fresh grip, these guys can go high, low, medium. They can go everywhere. And the more rubber they have on these tires, the more racy they're going to get. As we see BC all the way to the back.
Yes, and we should see a lot of...
we got Blackout starting in the front. Jake, what's going on here?
BC is hanging up as he is hanging up the rope.
Blackout, was started at second or first, and then he went straight to the back. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he forgot to pit and let everybody go, or...
It looks like he didn't go, or he just don't like going in the start, and I mean on the front. Right now, Memory. Right now, he is right behind Pickle. With the points, I love to bring them two up, because the talk alike and the playoffs of Bond is about to break apart right after this race, and see who's going to get mad and who is going to rage out. Right now, they all hitting the wall.
Oh, they're wrecking again!
Wow, Memory! Mikey. Oh, and that's a caution. Memory again.
That is a caution.
Right now, that's the 7th caution of the day. But right now, Memory didn't need that. He didn't. He needs to gain as much spots as he can. He needs to. He can't lose spots, because Pickle is right there in the front pack. He can't lose spots.
Now, this is interesting. They just got out of the caution. Who gambles with no tires? Who gambles with 2? Who gambles with 4? Who gives up track position? And who gains track position here?
If I was in front, I would love to take 4 instead of 2, because if you take 2 laps, if you take 2 tires,
Matthew gambled, Memory gambled. That's going to put Chapman and Jake. I think even Jake might have gambled.
You mean Matthew? Oh, yeah, okay.
Matthew starting on the pole. Okay. He's starting on P1. Looks like some people did what we were saying. Some people took no tires. Some people took 2. Some people took 4. So that jumbled up the order.
Somebody should have took all 4. As we see Memory moving back, Jake making a real Mark Trucks Jr. move, making it to the high line. As he will right now hold that high line. Remember, the high line is the preferred line, so they should be able to hang on to it unless they hit that wall and cause another big one. No Talladega. Jake hits that wall. Matthew, what is he going to do, as he is right now in second fighting with Memory? Chapman's right there trying to say,
Jake to the lead. Let me give a reverse look as we see them guys. Jake!
Oh,
they got a little squirrely off.
As
we should be inside 20 to go, right?
Laps. I will get a lap next time around, but right now Huh? 16 laps to go.
Yep. Thought they
We
were
got
inside
Jake.
20.
Yes, as man, there's I'm sorry to say this, but it really do look like Pickle's out of the playoffs. Memory is right there in that third spot saying, I mean in second right now, telling Jake, give me that spot or I will kill you. There's a possibility that there is a big possibility that Jake can choke this, or is a possibility that somebody out of that backpack can move up and think they're Superman and win this. Remember, this is anybody's race. As BC slows down and hits that ball, must have.
Well, right now, this is the worst case scenario for Pickle Deal. He does that. That's a lot of points, and being the fact that he lost points in 3 different stages, or in 2 different stages, and if this race ends the way it is right now, Pickle Deal will be very close to being out, or probably is out of the transfer spot, and Memory will be moving on.
Right now, it do look like Memory has moved on. That's it. If Memory wins this race, I'ma just say it. Pickle, I'm sorry.
Right now, there's 5 cars that Pickle. Right now, there are 5 cars that Pickle was battling with back there. Let me see if we can go quickly to him real quick.
Yes, as right now we do see Memory and Jake fighting for that first place right now. As Jake trying to hold it on, is he gonna pull Marquez Jr. and crash somebody, or is he just gonna race clean and hopefully
these 4 or 5 guys that Pickle was in the back here with, man, it could be all the difference between him holding on and him being out of it. Right now, everybody's starting a single file, and he's still dead last in this pack. So, we see some people shaking around. Mikey Dan goes for another ride, and he is out of it. Mikey Dan is out of it.
Yes.
He got caught up in that. Memory is still second, and right now we got Pickle. Another wreck!
Caution again!
Another wreck! And they still wrecking BC. Blackout!
Blackout
Pickle.
almost hanged on to it. Right now, the laps right now. The laps.
Oh, they're going to be just outside 10 to go here.
Oh, man. This is going to be some...
This will be, like you said... Bump racing. Now they're going to be able to be with the tires, how good they are. These guys are going to really get after it, because right now they're going to be at the freshest all the way to the end, and it's going to be very competitive here on out. I think we might even see a couple more cautions out of here, because the way these guys have been racing each other.
The 8th caution of the day too. The
8th caution of the day, which is unusual.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's unusual for old sports, because, you know, we pride ourselves on having... Come on, man. I lost the connection to the lobby again.
Chapman, laps. Right now, as we have 9 laps to go, as we have a big power back there, as they just love squirming around right now. As we have Jake in first, second, Memory, third, Magic Jesus, 4th.
All right, I am coming back in, hopefully to catch this last run to the finish line.
8.
Sorry, folks, that is not often that happens. Get kicked out twice this time. We have some weather moving into this area, so chances are there's a lot of issues there going on with our internet. So far we've been blessed to bring you a lot of this racing. Unfortunate that we had to restart this twice now, but hopefully we will be back in to bring you the rest of these laps. Right back on here, I mean, we got Jake and Memory, and we see Pickle Deal in that last transfer spot. He got a lot of cars between him and his brother, and right now it currently does not look good for the Pickle Dealster.
Yeah,
and that's 4 car.
As right now we're coming around for 6 to go. Right now Memory is saying, "Give me that dang spot." I'm gonna keep telling you this. He's in second. Banging on the door, about to break in his house like he's the FBI with wild card in the back.
Oh, Memory makes that move. Memory makes the move on Jake Giroux, the Canadian Ninja. Jake's gonna drive it in hard off. We're gonna have a battle here.
Memory.
Jake gets a good run off. Memory's gonna. Memory pulls him back with the draft. But he's driving for position. Jake's trying
We're
to drive to
coming
his
around
door.
Oh, memory sake, give me that.
I think Jake should have stayed high there, but he's
yes.
Yep.
Wild card moves down with
Wild
memory.
card. Yeah, we got a 3-car battle.
Bye, Jake. That is what memory
Jake drives
said.
it in hard there.
No, he lost it, and memory will get right behind him as we will come down to 4 to go. Jake makes a move right now. That do not look too good by him, as memory is trying his best to get a win here to lock himself in.
We got ourselves a heck of a race.
Yeah, so
BC rebounded up to 4th. Chapman is in 5th. All 5 cars are in the shot as they fan out getting in the corner.
Yes, wild card
Jake
is
on the inside. Jake, they side by side. Jake's gonna get a good run off. Memory's gonna suck that drive up real quick.
We got 3. We're coming around for 3.
Jake's still working at high side.
Memory's edging it out.
Oh, right now he got a narrow lead, but Jake fights back on the high side.
Jake got it.
If that would have been the end of the race, that would have been a photo finish.
Yes,
side by side. Chapman's the inside for 3rd. Coyote high for 4th.
Yes. As right now, we're coming around to 2 to go. 2 to go, man. This is great. They bump together.
BC is in the mix of that. He is trying to make it 3 wide on Chapman and Coyote.
Yes, as right now we do have memory right there. He is edging it out. He's telling you I need this.
Jake has been edging him out every lap at that line.
Oh man, I think memory might give him one last bump. I think he might give him one last bump for the ending.
Chap needs a little help.
Chapman said, "Give me that help. I'm Magic Jesus." Right now, Jake.
Memory's in there. Memory gets a huge run. Jake fights back on the high side. Jake's gonna have a run.
Coming around to 1 to go. Memory will get that.
Last lap. They are 3 wide for 2nd.
What would Chapman do?
Memory.
He was right behind memory.
Jake drives it in hard. 3 wide behind them. Here comes Mills. Mills is trying to take 2nd away from them boys.
Mills said, "Give me that."
Mills said, "Let's go. Let's go."
Where's memory going?
1 corner left, side by side. Jake touches Matthew. Memory.
Lost ground. Jake lost all his ground. And
Jake trying to pull it back. Memory gets a good run off. Memory just got to hold it. Memory's going to hold on to this race. Jake's going to have 2nd.
Wow. Memory will win the Dixie Vodka 400 at Miami Homestead.
Chapman with 3rd. Coyote 4th. BC 5th. We're going to have Mills and Matthew. Wow. Have you ever seen an ending like that? They were side by side. I got great aerial views. People, when they watch this, is going to be amazed to see that finish. That was amazing.
Man, great job by Memory. Who finished in 3rd?
I believe Chapman. So we need to get Memory and Chapman because Jake never seems to take these invites to these booths. So don't give him one, and let's get the winner Memory and 3rd place in here, Chapman in here. And
hey, Memory. So Memory, Chap, and
Chap's already in here.
And Jake, right?
No, Jake ain't never gonna accept it.
Jake ain't never gonna accept it. Okay, so who's gonna be next other than Jake?
We could get Coyote in here.
We can get Coyote. Hello, y'all. He said best. BC with the fast lap. Great job by him. Wow, what a finish though, Trinity. What a finish.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about we going in. Wow, and Memory is locked in now, and wow, as Pickle will be knocked out the playoff.
That's what it sounds like.
There is no way that you're telling me.
Oh, wait a minute. We're in the same lobby, so we just gotta unmute him. Haha, we ain't gotta go nowhere.
Yeah, I know. Unmute Coyote, unmute Chapman, unmuted me. So.
There we go. Now we have that's pretty cool. All we gotta do is unmute before we went in here. Haha.
Might as well unmute Jake too, right? And everybody else.
Oh, Jake. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. We ain't gotta send invites to Jake because Jake usually leaves us. Jake. Yeah. Oh man, I got a great aerial view over you in memory.
I don't think he's still got you.
Got him muted.
That man pulled off.
Racing incident, that's all. It was fine. Good win, man. Congratulations. Hopefully that gets the win. Pretty damn fast. Alright. Jake, do you want to take an interview?
No.
See? Ugh. Next time, I'm gonna just boot his little Canadian butt out.
The timing in that was perfect.
Right now, do some great racing.
Well, let's go ahead.
Mikey.
Who? Okay, Kai. All right, FaZe, go ahead and take Chapman for third.
Oh, yay, yay.
Did Trinian unmute me?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, long time ago.
Chapman?
Yep, Chapman, you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I've
Alright.
been hearing you the whole
Okay.
time. Just continue.
So, Magic Jesus.
Yes, sir.
How did it feel? How did your car feel throughout, like, stage 2 and 3? Because we've seen a lot of, we've seen everybody get loose, but we've seen a lot of you get loose when, especially coming out of turn 4 or turn 2. So, what adjustments did you make to the car to make sure you be okay?
I never adjusted it at all because it would sometimes be awesome and sometimes suck. So I'm like, I like it when it's awesome, so I don't want to mess with it. It's just, I couldn't tell like what was happening. Too much stuff going around, cars everywhere, and then they would just get snappy loose at their worst moments, especially there on the last lap. I was like, come on. But yeah, I'm glad we made it in one piece. Third place, not bad.
Yes.
Yep. All right, well then let's go ahead and let's take the winner. Memory, strong all night. You
He was my wild card pick.
you was in a very tight battle with Pickle for points. It looks like you managed to sweep extra game points on him all race long. All race long. So I would think that you might have edged him out to transfer into the next rounds. So tell us, did you make any changes on your car? How did it feel? Because you had some competition up there. It didn't like he was walking away with it.
I made the few normal changes I usually make, going down the left pressures, going up on the right pressures, and then a couple clicks of wedge. Then Homestead, you could really go up on the tape and still run it cool, so I went up to about 60 on that.
That's good, man.
Burn the engine.
You're about to blow an engine.
That man about to blow the engine.
At Homestead, if you go up to 60, you're still running sub 250s.
It's just crazy.
But it worked for him.
That's Homestead for you.
Yep. But man, that was very impressive with you. You've been starting to come on at the right time in this series. You started off a little slow, but you're starting to pick it up at the right time. You've been having some good runs there lately. So if I was the Magic Cockroach and Hablo Espanol over there, Coyote, you should you're gonna, and like I said, everybody's chasing after Chapman. So all this resets after this race. So you're in a good spot going forward if you did transfer
watch
in.
Out, Chapman, I'm coming for you.
I'm scared. We gonna get it. He came in when he needed to.
All right, but look, guys, that was by old school standards, it was a little sloppy. We went from caution free last race to a bunch of cautions this race.
That was more connection issues. The lobby was bugged pretty much the whole race. Everyone was lagging that normally don't lag, and in Homestead you just snap at the end of the corner, so it's tough without warning. You snap without warning, so that's pretty much what that is.
As we get memory making some unacceptable excuses here. Nah, but you know, the only person we really seen really lag was Matthew. We seen him Superman punch the whole field one time. He went back so far out of the screenshot that he flying back in. But
it's the 12 car. That's why I got out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just blame it on the 12 car. 12 car started it all. But with all that being said, Coyote, would you have some final words before we exit?
No, I'm glad to get out of there. I don't know. I like that track, but man, I didn't have long run speed. I don't know. That was pretty cool, 2x2 at the end there. I was holding on for dear life when I got put 3 wide at the end, but we stuck it, so I don't know. Hopefully it was.
I had an aerial view that had both Jake and Matthew, and then the 3 wide happening behind them, and then you also seen Mills sneak his nose in there. So it's like you saw all that on the aerial shot. I'm like, holy cow, these guys are really close together here. And man, there was a couple of times. Yeah, there was a couple of times where Jake would just edge out Memory to the line. So I was like, man, if this keeps holding up like that, Memory is going to lose about like a tenth of it, like 100th of 1,000th of a second or something. But it was really good racing, guys.
I like it up there.
Man, but it was really good, guys. Y'all brought it home. Good finish. Good close battles there late. And FaZe, got any last things to say before we wrap it up?
I always get the last thing, but I'm happy. Okay.
I'm happy.
All I can really say is just great racing overall, especially great finish. Great job, Memory. You are in the playoffs, top 6. Wild card, I do not care what I do not care what. Coyote, there is no way he is not in the playoffs.
Well, you know, it's numbers, so.
Okay. Well,
there's no way. Well, there's numbers.
Like, well, if you're not in the playoffs, well, if you don't be in the playoffs, I'm gonna call it bullcrap. But anyway, great job on winning it today, Memory. You the man. You deserve it. Great job by my boy Jesus to even squeak out a top 3.
Called it as Magic Jesus.
And that's really it.
Yep. All right, guys. As we wrap up this preset night at Hommiestead, where are we at next week? We go to Iowa next week. Iowa. All right. Next preset appearance is next Tuesday at Iowa, where they got Bad Corn. And for our custom race, for our race this Friday in custom series, we go into Watkins Glen. We have a road course for this for our custom guys for Friday.
The easiest road
and
course.
It's elimination. The bottom 4 people will be eliminated, and the top 7 will move on for the final 3 races of the season. Well, the final 3 playoff races of the season.
Yeah.
With all that being said, for our winner, Memory, 3rd place Chapman, Jake, who's too good to take interviews, and our leaders, Coyote and Chapman of the preset series. I'm Trinity Beast Mode, joined up here by FaZe for days. And with all that being said, we are out.
Night.